Stop playing this tenor guitar.
Either way is fine.
What's that?
Willie would want it that way.
Really would want it.
That was my lion.
Watch him leaving. We stayed back, knowing what he'd done. Let it be a long time. The sky was blue, and the sun did shine, but it was a sad, sad day. We sat in a circle as he drove away. We sat in the quiet. What was there to say? Of course, the kids didn't know. They giggled and played, but it was a sad, sad day. Now what's a guy like that do? How does he ever make it home? Does he even want to? Now that he's gone, he did what he done. There's gotta be a way. That's what you must be thinking. You might start to pray, you might start to drinking. Either way, the sun is sinking on a sad, sad day. Yeah, what's a guy like that do? I mean, how does he ever make it whole? Does he even want to? Now that he's gone and did what he done.
Thank you, Willie T. Taylor.
The first of the deluge of awesome hippie fiasco video gold from High Sierra came at about 4 o'clock this morning in the form of Willie T. Taylor singing a song called Big Jim's Guitar on the people's porch as the sun rose on Monday morning. And it was such a beautiful scene that you can hear me crying at the end of the video. That's right when the camera goes off, but I made it to the end of the song. So that's the first of Hippie Fiasco video gold from High Sierra. Man, what a weekend. Woo! That was so amazing. It was I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I don't know what the fuck. Why am I kept saying to the people, I was just like, man, where is this going? You know, it keeps getting better every year. Where does that go? Where does that end up? See you next year. Wait. I don't even need you anymore. Oh. I'm sorry. Awkward. Back for the sunshine. God thought I had everything. God, I believe in anything. But I wasn't even thinking of the rain. I packed for the sunshine, prepared for a good time. When the sun changes its mind down in Cape, now tears are falling, my heart is crawling. Goddamn you, Norland, another one down the drain. So I'm standing there wishing, sort of like fishing, with no bait on the hook, just trying to fail. To be so uncertain, it's downright disturbing. I woke up on bourbon, catching wave. Now tears are falling, my heart is crawling. God damn you, Norland, just another tall tale. What I got, and I need it again. It never means nothing, it always means something. I've never known love that comes with some pain. Now tears are falling, my heart is crawling. See you next year. I'm down like a betrayed. I jumped in like a pool, tagged along like a best friend, followed you around like a fool. All your friends, wait, what is it?
Turn my back on my fence.
Is that right? I haven't done this song this way.
Turn my back on.
Turn my back on my family, thank you. Turn my back on all I knew, and in turn they turned on me, and I stood there facing only you. Now here I am alone for sure, banging my head upon your door. Lights are on, the road's home. I can't take this anymore. I thought you were my lover girl, but you weren't even my friend. I'm out here huffing and a puffing, trying to blow this brick house in. All my friends tried to warn me, said I was heading for a fall. mall, flashing lights and flags of caution. I drove right past them all. There's another verse, right? I skipped it. Shit.
I want my money back.
I do too. 'Cause here I am, alone for sure, banging my head upon your door. The lights are on, but no one's home. I can't take this anymore. I thought you were my lover, girl, but you weren't even my friend. I'm out here puffing and puffing, trying to blow this brick house in. That's it. I left out a verse. I'm sorry about that. But that was a song that was written on the Fiasco tour last year. And I'll never forget the day when I was at a loss for words and suddenly there was a text on the hotline that was flashing lights and flags of caution. I drove right past them all. Now here I am. That was unprecedented for me as a songwriter to get a text message from someone that was watching your webcast at 80 miles an hour in the middle of Arizona, the next line to your song. Blew my own fucking mind with the whole idea of the thing, you know. Wouldn't it be cool if you webcasted the whole tour? I definitely think, on a daily basis, I think it blows Chad and I's mind almost more than anybody in the world. That's why we're good at it. Someday it's going to sink in exactly what we did. Oh yeah, shit, we're still doing it. Too soon. Yeah, I get overwhelmed by the text, screaming impossible to the silent star. Travel far and wide across this sacred land, sharing the wine in the churches and bars. Let's say you wipe the tears you shed from the field of war. Come to tell you the revolution marches on. Go ahead. Give your heart back to the rising sun, 'cause what's right is never wrong. And as long as there's one of us standing, 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 you know we may always be needed more than ever. In a world that seeks to punish all they fear, 'cause they may always be growing in number, but if the world just gets more frightening every year. But here we fight for that day, not because it comes, but because it is upon us as we speak. And I swear, white doves fly from off your tongue when you lift your voice for the weak. And as long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing, as long as one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing. is not some fragile flower. It's one that breaks the sidewalk just a bloom. Even God thinks there's no higher power than the lily or the love inside of you. So if you're out there looking for answers, then you should know you are the light in someone's dark. Same way we're swept away by dancers, sung by the morning lark. As long as there's one of us standing, 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 as long as there's one of us standing. There's a long languid orchestra outro right there. Melodicas, like 10 melodicas. Just the outro would be like 1:30. It's just beautiful, the melodicas part. We did try to push the idea of bringing your instruments, because one of the most delicate operations of the Hippie Fiasco project is the invitation for the audience to participate by becoming the orchestra that I have heard in my head since the day I started writing these songs. Like, you know, I grew up on my father's record collection, and a lot of the early songwriters, you know, back then, right at the advent, it was all big bands in the recording industry, just years of big bands. So when the first songwriters came along, all they knew for like 5 years was to put him in there with a big band behind him. It was Don McLean or Jim Croce or any of the old stuff, you know, Arlo Guthrie, any old record, anything before, like, I don't know, 64 or something, is gonna have a big band behind it. And that was the shit that I fell in love with. So I've been playing these songs for years in front of rooms full of people, and in my head I hear this like stuff in my head, right? As I'm singing these songs. And I get to the end of the song and there's like, you know, not only would they already maybe not have liked the song that much and be disinterested, but I feel insane on top of it because I just heard this elaborate orchestra the entire time. It's like not only are they not like smiling back at me, but I feel like I'm in headphones. So we came up with this idea of an orchestra. It was like, what if everybody just comes and brings their instruments to the shows, and maybe we hand out kazoos, and everybody like listens to the song and like they hear a part, and when they hear a part, they just let out the part. And then I just got to thinking, I was like, oh my God, I bet if we did that and everybody started doing it, I bet eventually it would hit this point where I'd be like, oh my God, that's the sound that I heard in my head when I was like 13 years old, that I've been haunted by and freaked out by for all these years. And now it's being made by the world around me. Something like that. You never know. That Carnegie Hall gig is going to sound just like that. You don't believe me? Come to Carnegie Hall, motherfucker. Alright, tenor ukulele. I'm thinking of songs I have no idea how to play on you. Should I? What? Hell yeah?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Find your snail blazing a trail, blazing a trail, blazing a trail. Lord knows it's hard to fail. You're just along for the ride. I've been building a hobo's home, a hobo's home, a hobo's home. That's going wherever you want to